And a warm welcome, everybody. We're here in the heart of Melbourne. It's Albert Park, and it's qualifying for the Australian Grand Prix.
Welcome to a whole new season. And yes, we are a Ferrari driver. It is pretty much a dream come true for most to drive those famous red cars. And you know what? For me, it's an honour to be racing for Ferrari myself. So last season, you'll remember, I did set myself a handful of targets. I set myself the target of grabbing a handful of points finishes and a top 5 finish, and it's safe to say I think I achieved that, and a race win in the final last season. This season, I'm going big. I want 5 wins and 8 podiums. If I can achieve that, I'll be happy, and hopefully we can fight for the Drivers' Championship. We've got ourselves a car that should be capable of being there or thereabouts. So let's see what this Ferrari's got. It's all about qualifying now. This is where we leave nothing on the table and we find out what the pecking order for the season ahead is. I think Red Bull are still going to be the ones to beat, but we're going to be the ones trying to beat them. We've got 2 fastest sectors so far, and the car is just feeling incredible. Every corner, every apex turn, the car is just responding exactly as I'd want, exactly as I'd hope. Verstappen's done a 17.0. There's the early bar here in Q1. I mean, we should have absolutely 0 issue getting into Q2. And this lap feels like it's going to be strong. Damn, that's fast. The 1:16.3. 7/10 clear of Max Verstappen. So the first Q1 of the season, we are, well, very comfortably through. Not through, sadly, is Zhou, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo and Théo Pourchaire, who debuts here. Drama aside, we've set another 1:16.3 that is enough to get us through into Q3. Unfortunately, out is Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly and Albon. Verstappen has done a 16.3. That is our lap time from Q1 and Q2, so we're going to have to try and beat the 16.3 if we can, but this lap has felt pretty solid as we go very sideways off the corner there. Is it going to be our second career pole, or is Max Verstappen going to have it? What is the time? Is it enough? I think it's enough!
Fantastic, you've got pole position.
We take our second career pole position at the Season 2 opener. That is the perfect way to start. What was the lap time? It was a 1:16.0. That is super fast. I really thought as we were coming out of that fast right-hander in Sector 3, I thought the rear was going to swap ends with the front then and we were going straight to the scene of the accident. No such drama. It is pole position. What can we do in this opening race?
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal, and it's make or break here at round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. We go racing today then in the state of Victoria, where the drivers have 14 corners and 3.28 miles to navigate at an average lap speed of around 120 miles per hour. Close proximity of the barriers make accidents inevitable. Recent history shows us that a safety car is not at all out of the question. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Sunshine lines up on pole position, and Max Verstappen lines up alongside. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Norris, Perez, Leclerc, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Hamilton, Stroll, Sainz, Ocon, Tsunoda, Gasly, Albon, Joe, Magnussen, Hulkenberg, Ricciardo and Théo Pourchaire. And with lights out just moments away, it's time to go down to the track. And alongside me for the first time this season here in the commentary box, Naomi Schiff. Hello, Gnomes. Now, Ant, as much as I like testing, and I do love testing, and I've really enjoyed the build-up here and all the speculation, I really want to see some action. And finally today, we get some proper action on the track.
This is always such an exciting time in the season. First of all, it's the first time they'll be racing their new cars. So that's always an exciting thing for drivers to look forward to. But also, they've had a long time off during the winter break. So it's about dusting the cobwebs off, getting the rust off of their bones, and really getting their elbows out there and having some fun.
Right, first race of the season and you're on pole. But that's only half the story. Let's bring home a win today.
Juan Manuel Fangio, Luigi Musso, Giancarlo Baghetti, Mario Andretti, Nigel Mansell, Kimi Raikkonen, Fernando Alonso. What do all those drivers have in common? They won on their Ferrari debut. Can I emulate those 7 drivers and become the 8th driver to win on Ferrari debut? 29 laps stand between me and achieving that feat. So let's go racing here, down under, and in Albert Park, we are underway, and it's a good start by us. Verstappen not away too well, but look at Charles Leclerc from the 3rd row. Leclerc really trying to find a way through, but he didn't find a way through in the end. It is myself leading the way, Lando Norris in 2nd, Max Verstappen in 3rd, and I think Leclerc had a look up the inside to try and make his way into the top 2, but he just couldn't find the room. But he got such a launch off the grid there. But we lead the way here in Albert Park, and Lando Norris is lurking in my mirrors, waiting for an opportunity to pounce. He's only 2 tenths off. Lando Norris is going around the outside here. Is he going to get through there? No, Norris is covered off. But straight away, Lando Norris coming at me. It always seems to be between myself and Lando, doesn't it? It was like that in Abu Dhabi. It was like that in Vegas. And in a whole new season, Lando Norris is the driver that is right in my mirrors, and that was another scary moment there. I hope that my luck doesn't run out in that corner, but at the end of lap 1, we have completed it in the lead, but Lando Norris is waiting in the wings here.
You're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Whoa, we've got off the circuit. Okay, that's a bit of an alarm call there. But we're able to hold on to the lead. I'm pushing hard just so that Lando doesn't get the opportunity, and we've gone off the track. So pushing maybe a little bit too hard. Here comes Lando Norris around the outside once again. But Lando not able to make the move work, but he might come back at me once again as we head towards the end of the final sector. Lando to the outside, he's not going to be able to get that done there. We've got him covered off once again. And why is there such a big gap there? I wonder what's happened on the opening lap for that kind of gap to be created. End of lap 4, and we're still in the lead over Lando Norris. He might have another go in turn 1. He is having another go in turn 1. Is Lando going to hold it? No, we just about hold on to P1 here. Lando is working very hard to try and get past, but at the moment, he's not having much joy. And we're just about holding on to this race lead here in this Australian Grand Prix.
Okay, mate, we need to save up some ERS, so let's focus on charging it up, please.
Oh yeah, sure, we're coming onto a straight, and the one thing you want me to do is charge up the ERS, especially when we've got Lando Norris attacking us. I ain't going to be charging anything, I'm just going to be trying to defend. Here comes Norris once again, he's around the outside, but he won't be able to carry that round there. However, he might have a go here. He's much closer than he has been so far, but I'm just parking my car in all of the right places. Now we might have a chance at charging the battery a little bit, even though it is going to be backing the pack up just a bit. I'm not going to be able to charge it up to the target though. But we're going to have a go. Launching off the straight. Here comes Lando Norris once again. He's going to be right there. But he doesn't actually go for it this time. So I wonder if he's waiting to see how we do out of here. And look how close all the chasing pack are. You could throw a blanket over all of us as Lando Norris thinks about having a little look there. But no such. Nothing in doing in that. Here's Max Verstappen. Norris is boxed in behind us, and Verstappen tries to take advantage by trying to go for two of us in one, but I have that covered. But Verstappen's still getting the move done on Lando Norris. Never mind Nova stopping Verstappen. It ain't gonna happen for Verstappen, although it might down the inside of turn one if he gets a look, and Verstappen is having a look, but there's no way through there. Someone's blown up in a big way. I can't see who that is. I think that's Sergio Perez, whose engine has just let go there. It is Sergio Perez. And Perez is out of this Australian Grand Prix. That is not the way he'll want his season to start.
Okay, be aware, the grip levels are going to start falling away soon.
Riding on board with Norris, there's Max going to the inside for turn one. He's not going to be able to carry momentum. Norris is. And he retakes second place. It's once again a case of land. Ooh, okay. My defending there was a little bit late. A day late and a dollar short, as Martin Brundle would say. And Verstappen going around the outside of Norris to take second place as we go into another lap. And Verstappen's coming back down the inside once again. Verstappen a bit more through here, but no. He's still going in too tight, and it's just costing him momentum, and Verstappen not able to carry it. Here comes Verstappen. He's going to try going around the outside, and this time has Verstappen got it done? I think Verstappen's got it done. Yes, Max Verstappen has overtaken us and finally has taken the lead here at Albert Park. But I'm not giving up yet. I want that back, and we've got plenty of DRS zones to help us out here. Problem is, Verstappen is already trying to build that gap to a second, and Norris is having a look up the inside, but that's not going to happen. We need to now figure out a way of keeping that gap coming down to Verstappen, but it'll be okay if we can stay within that second, because I know where we can do it. But Verstappen now leading the Australian Grand Prix. And this is a place we don't want Max Verstappen in, because Verstappen knows how to win here. And we're within 7/10, so we should be able to try and retake that lead as DRS opens. We have overtake available to us. And we're going to try and get it back up the inside. I think we've got it. We've got the lead back on Max Verstappen. That is a great move. And we have DRS once again just to cement that. We retake the lead in Albert Park. Verstappen will just have to wait for another opportunity to go through. But we managed to retake it. So riding on board with Lando Norris once again. Verstappen trying to keep the toe. He's having a look down the outside. He's now switched to the inside, and Lando just sweeps round Max, says thank you very much, I'll take P2.
like the ERS isn't functioning. The guys are working.
And Lando Norris takes the lead as I get a message. The ERS isn't functioning, so we've lost ERS right now. And that has helped Lando Norris take the lead. We are losing power here in Australia. Norris leads, Verstappen is second, and we are losing power due to an ERS issue. That is gutting. That is gutting. The only thing I can think to do now is to pit in, get off the warm tyres, hope it fixes by coming into the pits, and hope for an undercut. Into the pits we come. Off go the hards, off go the mediums, on go the hards, and we've got an issue with one of the tyres. It's all going wrong here in Australia. And it's not surprising that it is fully a Ferrari issue. Oh, I cannot believe how wrong this has gone, and I don't think that this is going our way at the moment, but it seems to be that the issue with the car is fixed now, so I'm going for it, hoping we can get something of an undercut here. Well, there's Norris, and there's Alonso. And we might just get ahead of Alonso, but we're not ahead of Lando Norris. And I actually had to jam on the brakes to not hit him. But there is Lando Norris, who was the effective race leader. I believe Verstappen then will have carried on round. But we're all being held up by Nico Hülkenberg here. So I want to get this move done as soon as possible. And I think I've just lit the sector times up, so I'm doing everything I need to. Right, Lando is being backed up here. We're going to try and go around the outside of Norris and Magnussen. This is bold racing if ever there was any. We're around the outside of Norris and we get past. That is a stunning move there. There's Norris getting backed up by Hülkenberg, and I had to try and pass him, but look, both of us going past. And Lando's on the inside, I'm on the outside, I sweep round and retake P1 effectively at Albert Park. And this is the view from Hülkenberg. You're going to see Norris on the left, I'm on the right. Norris trying to keep the inside, but he backs out and we retake the position. Money can buy you an F1 seat, but it can't buy you a reliable engine, as someone nearly smashes into him. And Lance Stroll, out of the opening race, becomes our second retirement. That's Oscar Piastri there coming out. And that's Charles Leclerc in the lead. That is Charles Leclerc, who now leads this Australian Grand Prix. I'm in second. Oscar Piastri is in third. This phase has not worked out for Max Verstappen at all, and Charles Leclerc is now your race leader. See, I don't really feel like overly attacking him here. I feel like if I can, let's try and preserve a 1-2. Piastri's losing time though. Norris might have a look at him, but I'm trying to not overly attack Leclerc. I just don't see the point. We're now watching Fernando Alonso as he's going to try and sweep round the outside of Lando Norris, and he nearly hits the wall there, but Alonso completing that move, very nearly damaging the car in the process. That was a crazy one, wasn't it? Meanwhile, we're now just sitting back. Charles, don't defend. I'm not attacking you right now. We're just trying to bring home a 1-2. That's all I want. And we're on board with Lando Norris, who's had enough of waiting behind Fernando Alonso. He's going to go round the outside and retake fourth position. But look at the three in front there. Look how close we are. Leclerc leading the way in this Australian Grand Prix, this season opener. Oscar Piastri is very close now. He is right up my rear. He might have a go up the inside. Is he going to get through? No, we just about hold him round the outside. Oh, so determined in his home Grand Prix to have a go, and he's gone through. No, he hasn't. Oh, we've gone back down the inside. hold on. Piastri not quite getting through as we make a mistake there. But we just about hold on there. And that was a scary couple of moments there. We have one final lap to go. The pack threw everything they could at me in the opening stage of the race. I was able to hold them off, but then we had an ERS issue, and that allowed Verstappen and Norris ahead. Then we pitted to try and hopefully fix the issue. It was fixed. We had a very good outlap. We were able to get past Norris and Verstappen, but the one driver that was able to turn it up when it mattered was Charles Leclerc, and through the pit stops he took the lead. I was able to take second place, and since then I have been trying to protect this 1-2 right here, because even though it's not the win that I would have hoped for to start the season, it's a win for Ferrari nonetheless. It's a 1-2 for my team, and it's the perfect way to start any season. Piastri still hoping to get a go here. He is a 10th within me, but Piastri is not going to find a way through. And it's going to be a win for Charles Leclerc, but we're going to get P2 and the maximum points for Ferrari in this opening race. As we come round the last corner, Charles Leclerc wins the Australian Grand Prix, but it's P2 for us and a Ferrari 1-2. What a perfect way for the team to start the season, and what a great opening race for Ferrari for us. I will happily take that.
Charles Leclerc, what a drive, what a victory, he wins!
To take the win at the first race of the season, now that is important. You get straight in to your competitor's head, and they now know that you are the one to beat.
Here come our winners now, a thrilling race and a tremendous effort by Ferrari. Their history is well known, so it's no surprise to fans the world over to see them come out on top once again. And with that, we wrap up another weekend of motorsport action.
Look how close the front seven were in the end. 2 seconds separating us all. It's going to be a fantastic season, but there we go. Charles Leclerc is your first race winner of Season 2. We managed to grab P2, sorry, not Season 2. I'm tired, okay? That was a long race. Oscar Piastri getting a podium on home turf. Lando Norris 4th. Fernando Alonso 5th. George Russell 6th. And the reigning world champion could only manage 7th. It's 8th in the end for Yuki Tsunoda. Lewis Hamilton 9th. And Esteban Ocon grabbing a point for Sauber in 10th. Like I said, we started on pole, held on to the lead, lost it due to car issues, all but gained it back in the pit stops, but Charles Leclerc emerged out ahead of us, and at that point, I didn't really want to attack. I just thought, let's protect this 1-2 for Ferrari, play the team game a bit. My win will come. It's pretty clear my win will come because this car is amazing. But there you are. We're leading the championship, and I get a point for fastest lap too. So that is the perfect way, really, to start a season. And there it is in the Constructors. 44 points and a 17-point lead over McLaren Aston Martin and Mercedes 3rd and 4th, and Red Bull only 5th in that opening race. That is a dire opening race for them. Well, thank you for watching this opening instalment of Season 2. I hope Season 2 has 15 more action-packed, exciting races like this one was. If you want to see more from me and you're new here, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and please leave a like if you enjoy this content. And until the next time, I have been Joe, TTFN, ta-ta for now, take care, and I will see you all very soon. And we've also completed 25 race starts in Formula 1. We are behind our teammate here, but it's very close. And you can see there I beat my rival Lance Stroll. And this does my ratings absolutely no harm whatsoever. That focus one has really gone up, owing to beating Stroll. And there we have it. Recognition 37%, Charles Leclerc 63%. We will have an R&D secret upgrade. Yeah, thank you for watching. See you all soon.